Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Cedarville University, where the Spring Arbor Cougars are about to compete to go to the Christian College National Championship. And the Cougars are just about to take the field. Alex Zeiher is going to be the pitcher today. But wait, Bill, breaking news. Breaking news. Oh, it seems that Al actually has to do a technology portfolio for his education class, and we'll be cutting to that now. Hi, I'm Al, and today I'm going to give you a little rundown of my technology portfolio. So, I'm going to have my Voki give you a little intro.
Welcome to my digital portfolio. My name is Alex Zeiher. I am a junior at Spring Arbor University. I am working towards a major in biology and minor in chemistry with a concentration in secondary education. This certification means that I will be able to teach grades 6 through 12. I also aspire to coach football and baseball at this level. I created this technology portfolio based on the 7th standard of the professional standards for Michigan teachers. I gathered much of my work and connected it to these standards. I hope that you better get to know me through this portfolio.
So, as my Voki told you, basically I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how each of my work connects to each of these 7 standards. And first, I have an About Me page. It tells you a little bit about me and what I've done in the past regarding education and what I plan to do in the future. And then there's some pictures with me and my family and myself. And the next tab's my analysis of learning. And basically, a lot of what I talk about in my analysis of learning is how much technology has changed these past few years, even from when I was in school, and how I think the better you can use technology, the more you can actually engage every learner in your classroom. So the first standard, I chose the wiki. I thought that not only did we choose 5 things that taught a lot about technology, but the whole class did. And these were great learning tools. A lot of them were great. I know I looked at a lot of them. I did social media, Web 2.0, YouTube, Universal Design for Learning, and Mashup. And I think that it gave a wide range of topics, not only just like something as YouTube, but an ethical quality, such as the acceptable use policy in the classroom. So for my second standard, I chose storyboard, which we all did, and then I chose classroom observations. I know getting into the classroom is one of my favorite things to do, observing. I got to observe in at Saline Middle School and at Concord High School, and those were vastly different. Just from a funding standpoint, you could definitely tell at Saline versus Concord there was much more use of technology in Saline than Concord, but I think both were, even with different resources, they were both able to use it effectively and make it work. For the 7th standard, I've got so it says the ability to create an online learning experience, and I actually have a video lesson from one of my aerobics class that we had to do and we had to teach. So I'll give you a little sample of this.
Already had a 5-minute warm-up to get your legs loose, your arms loose. So let's start in a double hook grip, and let's get squats for 30 seconds. Let's do it. Sink into your hips, and 1. Keep those back straight. Really feel this in your...
That's an incredible workout, folks. Incredible. But it was really a great experience, being in front of the camera and then teaching as well. And then my next one, I had Blackboard because we all got to create the site and then be able. I don't think many teachers that are teaching now have had the experience of actually running their own portal, so that was phenomenal. And then I have the UDL, the Voki from the WebQuest, and he just gives a rundown of the homepage of my WebQuest, which I'm going to talk about a little bit further coming up. So for the 7th standard, we had to design an effective technology enhanced learning environment, and I chose the WebQuest. Basically, Brock and I did a WebQuest where we gave a hypothetical situation of a teacher in the school, and he showed some of the things that he was eating, such as he ate at McDonald's, Taco Bell, and then we had the students go out and look at the nutritional value of each of the items on on the menu, and then they had to decide if it was suitable to continue eating that, and if it wasn't, they had to choose something else for the teacher to eat. And for the digital media project, I also chose that. Basically, the first thing you do is you choose the standard, then you go from there. And Brock, Carey, and I did Newton's 3 laws, and here's the video if you want to go on and watch that. It's pretty entertaining. So the 7E standard, implement curriculum plans to maximize student learning. And again, we chose the digital media project. I think it can hit on most of these standards. It was such a unique assignment that I don't think I've ever experienced before. Just from a teaching standpoint, I haven't had very many education classes. Then I chose the Blackboard shell, which I've already talked about. And then I chose screencasts, which I did for my shell as well. And I'm making one right now. I think it would be great for a flipped classroom in the future, because I like to work with kids individually and work with problems separately rather than just hear myself talk and lecture. For the 7th standard, I chose the assessment. We had to do the assessment 1 and assessment 2. These were, I think it was a great experience for the future if you want to be a principal or superintendent, or even if you want to kind of get to know your class a little bit better through the response system. And the last one is ongoing professional development. And interestingly enough, I had to create a video experiment in my analytical chemistry class that's going to be passed on, and it's going to be to future classes to actually modify and keep going for future analytical chemists. And I'll give you a little sample of this. So the next step in solving the great titration mystery is we're going to come over to Microlab and we're going to set up how we're going to run the experiment. So that's me. In the experiment, we found the amount of phosphoric acid in Coke, and I just give a little rundown of what we did in the lab if you want to watch that later. And then my digital portfolio, which we just took a look at, and that's about it. If you contact me, if you've got any questions, I'm going to get back to my game, but I hope you guys have a great summer. Look forward to seeing you next year. Thanks.